We have an urgent breaking news updates coming out. We actually talked about this over at my main channel, Grand Supreme News, but this is a very important update. The sleeping giant makes direct nuclear threat to the bear. I want to read this part really quick here. So, the US Commander-in-Chief has just made a nuclear threat to the bear. Based on the highly provocative statements of the former leader of the Bear, Dmitry, who is now the deputy chairman of the Security Council of the Bear Federation, I have ordered 2 nuclear submarines. Listen, I have ordered 2 nuclear submarines to be positioned in the appropriate region just in case. These foolish and inflammatory statements are more than just that. Words are very important. It can often lead to unintended consequences. I hope this will not be one of those instances. So thank you for your attention to this matter. Now, Turner, he's putting out this information. Again, everybody is just coming out with their point of view. A lot of people not pleased with Donald making this decision. And so we're going to see what's going on with this one here, guys. So Turner said this was outright not smart. Just plain dumb. There's no other way to describe it. Let me explain what U.S. Commander-in-Chief just did. The bear knows and has known for about 50 years that the sleeping giant has nuclear-armed submarines out at sea. The bear also knows that as of this very minute, we have 14 such submarines. 7 of those Ohio-class submarines are equipped with 24 Trident missiles. Each carry 8 of the MIRV W-76 nuclear warheads. That's 192 nuclear bombs per submarine, times 7 such submarines. Alright, so we're gonna get to all this here, but I don't think it was very smart for Donald to put out that message. And now you have US Senator Lindsey sent a message to the bear. Donald is not Barack. He is not Joe. And he will not be trifled with. You are overplaying your hand. This is going to lead us into a huge biblical war. This here is going to lead us to a huge biblical war. Donald's son said, "My father is committed to ending wars." "20 minutes later, after he posted this, his dad deployed nuclear submarines against the bear. By the way, your father just deployed 2 nuclear-armed submarines because of a mean tweet. Looks like he's trying to trigger Armageddon." Now, guys, look, I'm not trying to start anything here with whatever when it comes to Donald and supporting and this and that. But please don't tell me that a tweet made you deploy nuclear subs that could spark WW3 over a little tiny tweet. So again, Dmitry sent something over, I think it was on Twitter, and I guess Donald didn't like it, and Donald the next day, "Well, I'm sending 2 nuclear submarines." Come on, Donald. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also the description box. Thank you so much for your support. Now, I did post a video, over my main channel, but many of you don't know that I have multiple channels. I decided to do this one here, update. All right, so what are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. Uh, Donald said that he wanted to end the biblical war. This is not ending it. This is leading towards WW3. Period. So it says here you have the MIRV stands for multiple independent re-entry vehicles. So one missile carrying 8 warheads can independently target 8 separate hits. You paying attention? The sea is filled with dragons, basically, and scorpions. The tails will be sharp and loaded. Each W-76 warhead has an explosive yield of 100 kilotons. The other 7 Ohio-class submarines carrying far more punch. The most recent 7 such submarines each carries 20 Trident II DS missile. Each missile can carry up to 12 model W-88 MIRV ED nuclear warheads. That's 240 nuclear warheads per submarine, times 7 such submarine. The W-88 warhead carrying an explosive yield of 475 kilotons each. The Bear knows all this. They know it. It's public information. It's no secret. The Bear knows several of those submarines are out at sea, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, forever. They are there for deterrence. Similarly, the Sleeping Giant knows that the Bear has nuclear-equipped submarine out at sea, 24/7, 365. Again, all year round. It's no secret. The Bear has let this be known throughout the Cold War. Here's the thing. Donald is very prideful. He's very prideful. That's going to lead the Sleeping Giant into some deep trouble. Donald doesn't like it when he doesn't like being second. He's always want to be first. He wants people to listen to him. If no, you're going to get the belt. All right. So Donald wants to be known as, I'm the top of the food chain. You listen to me. So, but these other countries are not going to tolerate that. And so, again, I do believe that something big is going to spark. Especially this message that Donald put out. I don't think this was very smart. Just because Dmitry put out a tweet, you're going to deploy 2 nuclear submarines. Now, if that was Joe, if Joe would have deployed 2 submarines, nuclear submarine, Donald would have said he's dragging us to WW3. He's dragging us to WW3. Again, I already know Donald. If Joe was the one announcing deploying 2 nuclear submarines towards the Bear region, Donald would have come out on his True Social platform. He's dragging us to WW3. No reason to have these nuclear announcements. Things change when you get into the spotlight. They pulled those subs out to sea for deterrence. So both sides have this capability. Both sides have had it for decades. Both sides can blow the... Okay, Tournament, you're a Christian, man. You need to put that word. It says here, out of each other from submarines alone. Never mind air-launched missiles. Or God forbid, silo-launched missiles on land. Again, that's something that we don't want. We don't want to see those Minuteman 3 silos opening up. We don't want to see that. So if both sides know the other side has this capability, then what did Donald do when he posted what he said above? He made clear he is moving such subs into strike range of the Bear position. Now, truth be told, most of those submarines were already capable of hitting the Bear. The first 7 Ohio-class subs have Trident 1 missiles, which have a range of 4,000 nautical miles. So they can reach from pretty much anywhere in the northern hemisphere and hit pretty much anywhere in the bear country. But it may take 2 such subs to cover the entire country of the bear because it's so big. You guys already know their country is just, I mean, it's just huge. The country is just really, really huge. So Donald made clear he's positioning 2, presumably one for Eastern Russia and another for Western. I just said that about 3 hours ago. I posted a video, and I mentioned that that Donald got the 2 subs, one in the East and one in the West. And here's the thing, and I mentioned this too. I believe these subs, Donald already had them placed during the time when he gave the green light to drop the bunker buster on Persia nuclear facility. I believe he also announced to deploy them subs just in case the bear intervene in Iran and a Holy Land war. All right, so again, the bear knows that those subs are out there. So it says here, so Donald made it clear. He's positioning 2. All right, so you have hands. Donald covers the entire land mass of the bear. It says here, but those other 7 later model or higher class subs have a different missiles. The Trident 2D5, those subs each carrying 240 warheads at 475,000 each. Wait, 475 KT each. Have a much greater range, 6,100 nautical miles. So they can be anywhere in the northern hemisphere and that top third of the southern hemisphere and still hit anywhere in the bear country. By making this warning today, Donald has told the bear he is no longer deterring the bear. He is intentionally moving subs into strike position. But they were pretty much always in strike position, no matter where they were. So this is either an attempt at intimidation, which won't work, or it is an announcement of our intention to strike. My wife said Donna is just intimidating the bear, and I do agree. I do agree. But it's just not smart by Donald. He's trying to make himself look really hard. I doubt the latter, but how will the bear see this? If both sides already knew the other side has subs with nukes within range to strike, how will the bear take today's announcement by Donald? If they decide it is a statement of U.S. intentions to strike, will prudence on their part cause them to strike first? That is how close we are. Excuse me, that is how close we now are to actual biblical war. Okay, I truly apologize. I should have read the news article. I mean, I did read it, but I guess I refreshed the page and he added more stuff to it. But, man, Turner, you call yourself a Christian, dude. You gotta stop with the swear words. Alright, so he's not pleased. He is not pleased. A lot of people not pleased. And a lot of this stuff here, there's so many comments, people are not pleased with Donald. And I did post this video today. You have TASS, the Russian state media. TASS asked the Pentagon to clarify the exact location where the submarines are deployed. The sleeping giant did not provide any clear answer. Very concerning times. The Enforcer. Big shout out to The Enforcer. He put this out. Check out his YouTube channel. He put some really good stuff out there. The bear is facing a multi-issue crisis right now. It's creating a perilous situation with Putin. Number 1, the sleeping giant subs deployed to the bear coast. Number 2, India will stop buying oil from the bear. Number 3, the sleeping giant deadline is approaching. Number 4, the bear economy is collapsing. The odds of the bear reacting are high. DEFCON, DEFCON, DEFCON. The bear is on extreme high alert. This is a game of chess. It seems like Donald is about to checkmate Putin on this one here. The India oil is one of the biggest. Boom. It's over. Donald says he has heard that India will no longer be buying oil from the bear. Now, this is very important. Listen up. And the reason why is because this is going to hurt the bear when it comes to war. A lot of money that is being poured into this war, a lot of them is coming from foreign countries when they buy oil from the bear. And the bear used the money for these wars. And it seems like it's going to weaken the bear. And this is a big news here. Very big news. Alright, so I guess this is all of it here, guys. But hopefully all this does not lead to WWE3, but just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Again, like I say, guys, I do believe that things are going to hit the fan really quick here. India is out. You have the bear economy. It's not looking good. Donald is sending nuclear subs. The time is ticking, tick tock, tick tock. August 7. That's the deadline. And the bear leader is going to deploy Orishnik missile in Belarus. I don't see this ending. I do see something big is going to snap pretty soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, Louis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.